Yeah, okay. So, good afternoon.
Oh, good afternoon. I'm Dom,
I am Jamie.
and welcome back to the cutting room floor. We're doing a touch base recap, little planning, let you guys know what's going on, what we've been watching, and all that crap.
Yes.
But Sir Jamie here had a good idea. Tell him what it was.
June 23rd is the 35th anniversary of Tim Burton's Batman being released. So I was thinking the next time we'll just talk about Michael Keaton
Yes, sir.
as Batman, because obviously Tim Burton directed Batman Returns, but Keaton came back famously last year in Andy Muschietti's, I'm sure I butchered his last name, The Flash. And Keaton proved he was still probably the most badass Batman.
Yeah, man, that was a great legacy part.
Yeah.
He as soon as he comes on the screen, you're already like with the hair and everything.
Oh yeah,
My man, Money Mike Keaton.
And dude, using Chicago 25 or 624 for that scene was actually perfect.
It was. I think that was the best touch to the Flash as far as them throwing Michael Keaton in there, because like we've talked about the Flash and like people hate on it, but obviously we know a lot of the hate is just. It's all the surrounding shit. I don't think people hate the film itself as much as they hate who's in it or all the controversy surrounding it. But I'm like, dude, all the side characters were good too. Ezra was good as the Flash. Keaton was good. Supergirl.
Yeah, Supergirl. Sasha Calais.
Bro. She was awesome. Yeah. I really liked her. Everybody played their role well in that film.
Yeah, we've said before, Ezra were both great.
Bro. That's what I'm like, this kid can fucking act, bro. I'm like, this kid literally had to act against himself.
Yeah.
And that has to be hard to do to like, I don't even know how they did it or whatever process they used.
A stunt double would like stand in for like whichever Barry wasn't there when Ezra was doing it, but Ezra still had to do both
parts, yeah.
Yeah.
And Ezra was insane. Like I said, the part where he's running and he's not fast.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
I was laughing so hard. I laughed like 5 straight minutes. When I saw that.
That's because he's really all in.
That's what like bought in. Like they hated on the Flash, but
yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna say I feel bad for Ezra Miller because I mean his own actions did put him here.
Yeah,
but
yes,
I don't know if he deserves to be in movie jail this hard.
Yeah, it's weird how people's personal lives affect their work life. And that's my problem with like the Me Too movement. I understand the Me Too movement, but like if someone wasn't like I understand like Harvey Weinstein because he was using his position to ruin people's lives, and that was his job. Mm-hmm. Whereas like Ezra Miller is an actor first and apparently did stuff when he wasn't working.
Mm-hmm.
So like I just don't understand. Or like Louis C.K. like
that one really gets me because I'm like, I get it. He exposed himself. He didn't do anything to anyone.
No, he did stuff to himself.
Man.
Apparently, when he came out of these women, they told him to go fuck himself. So he did.
He's like, no problem.
Yeah, I'll do it right now. I don't have to go to do it. I'll do it right now.
No problem. He's like, look, I got a release.
Yeah, look.
Were they in his room too?
I think so.
Bro, I'm like, y'all in my room. I'm going to do what I want in my room. If you don't like it, bounce.
It's not like he was, sadly, it's not like he was doing it in public. And even if they didn't want him to, why did he block the door? I don't know the whole story. Because he could have just left, really.
Yeah, I mean, and if the man's doing that, I don't think you got time to block the door.
Yeah. You're a little distracted with yourself.
So that was kind of. I'm glad he's back though.
Yeah. Well, see, he never quite went away. Like he would still release. Like I guess they released as like sort of a bootleg that movie that was supposed to come out, that I Love You, Daddy, with Chloe Grace Moretz playing his daughter.
Okay. I never saw it
because of the controversy surrounding it. You know, it wasn't going to make any money. And he's still been doing comedy specials. He's still good. He's still funny.
He's hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
What Dave Chappelle say? He's like, his only crime was coming on his own stomach.
Yeah, and so you still have to do the cleanup yourself. So
right. He's like, hold on, let me get these Kleenex. You know, he had to do it himself. So we were talking about the Brando movie coming out.
Yes, Brando with Billy Zane as Brando.
Waltzing with Brando.
Okay.
Directed by Bill Fishman.
Who's Bill Fishman? I mean, what else has he done, I guess?
Tape Heads.
Oh, my God, with John Cusack.
Yep,
and
And Tim Robbins.
Yes, thank you. I was going to say The Shawshank Redemption, but yes, Tim Robbins. Wow, so this dude's been around.
Car 54, where are you?
Oh, the one with David Johansen.
Yeah.
The guy who was in probably one of your favorite old bands, the New York Dolls.
Oh, I love New York Dolls.
He was the lead singer.
He was?
Yeah, David Johansen, because in the 80s, he was that hot, that Dexter Poindexter, or Buster Poindexter.
Got you, okay.
Yeah, that's the same guy.
He had another movie called Desperate But Not Serious. My Dinner with Jimmy, which...
Yeah, I think he was Andre's friend.
Bro,
My Dinner with Andre's Jimmy.
Let me tell you something.
That's under the table.
When I first watched My Dinner with Andre, I was so excited.
Yeah.
And that
you love Wallace Shawn? Is that his name?
I think so.
The Sicilian.
Yes, he's great. But that was the most boring fucking movie I ever saw in my life. I was like, I'm waiting for this conversation to get interesting, and it never happened.
Was that Louis Malle?
I think so.
He was married to Candice Bergen, I believe, for a long time, until he died.
Who was that?
Did you ever see Murphy Brown, the TV show?
Yeah.
Yeah, but she was Murphy Brown.
Oh, okay. Oh, she was decent.
I mean, yeah, because she was in Carnal Knowledge with, I think, Jack Nicholson and Art Garfunkel and Margaret way back when.
All right. I got you. Floundering, 1994.
Wow.
Underdogs, 2013.
Floundering sounds like something like Ariel and Eric would have done with her pet fish on their wedding night. Right?
Yes. That's
or what I guess the Deep would have done with Ariel's pet fish.
Oh God. Speaking of, have you started?
Yeah, the first 3 episodes, man.
Are they good? I haven't watched them yet.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Say nothing.
They're very topical in a way that it's pretty blatant. Because I think the politics of the creators has always been
it's all up in there, yeah.
So it's funny. Like, I think I know why they waited to release these episodes, because they filmed them like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I was like, dude, they had, because
they did Gen V before this. Yeah, Diabolical.
Yeah, I'm like, they've had to have been sitting on those episodes.
Yeah, they were, and as soon as you watch the first episode, you'll know why. You'll be like, oh, this makes sense. Because if this would have come out like even like 6 months ago or 3 months ago, I don't think it would have the impact that it actually does literally right now. So even if it would have been last month.
Okay. Well, I was hearing something sad. So somebody was like, yo, Dom, your girl on there, you know my girl Starlight.
Oh, yeah.
They were like, dude, she looks weird. She started getting work done. I'm like, no! I'm only 29!
Yeah, I don't know if she started getting work done or, I mean, because, it took me a while because I couldn't really remember what the hell happened like at the end of the 3rd season. Because it's been so long.
It's been a minute.
Because I remember Gen V, because that was more recent.
Mm-hmm.
So I was watching it, and I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. Because she like quit 7 and all that. So it's just, I don't know if it's more the makeup or what, but yeah, she's just in regular clothes all the time.
You were like, she got some work done. I'm like, she's only 29.
I don't know if she did though.
Her, bro, she is so fun.
Yeah, Erin Moriarty.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, because like I didn't actually find her that attractive. Like when the show first started, she was whatever. But by like the end of season 2, I was like, I think I just fell in love with this one. I was like, dude, she is fine, bro. Like, and you would probably think my type would be more the lesbian chick, the right?
Oh, Maeve.
Maeve, yeah.
Yeah.
You would think that'd be more my type.
Yeah.
Which typically it would. I don't know. Something about my girl January. She's nice though. She's nice, but
what about what's her name? The girl. I don't know if she even has a name. The
Asian girl.
Yeah.
Oh, she's pretty.
Yeah.
What is her? She has a name, I think.
And see, I think in the comic it was just the girl.
Kimiko.
Kimiko.
Yeah,
okay.
I was like Kimiko. She's badass, bro.
She was in Suicide Squad. She
played.
She was
in the original Suicide Squad.
Yeah, the David Ayer one.
Thumbs down.
Yeah.
Because man, like James Gunn really changed that whole landscape.
He did.
Like, imagine if that Suicide Squad would have came out first. That thing would have blew. It made even probably more money than it did.
Well, it would have probably been bigger than his Guardian stuff because it would have been characters. Like more people would have known the characters.
Yeah, I was like, those are way more built in.
Yeah.
Because he would have did the Joker justice.
Yeah, he would have.
He would have had to. I'm like, I don't know.
Even if it was like the Jared Leto type of version, like I mean, Jared Leto wasn't bad. It's just I don't think they gave him enough.
You get
time.
enough of them.
Yeah. They didn't give him enough time to flesh it out.
Yep, you're like, you don't get him. I'm like,
because I mean, and then of course he's like, look, F you guys, I'm going to go do Morbius.
Yeah, that's a real movie.
Yeah,
he's like,
yes.
He's like, I think you guys all know it's about to be the highest grossing superhero film of all time.
Yes,
and I'm the hottest guy ever. So why not?
Yeah, 1 + 1 obviously equals 11.
Yeah,
so,
and that's what I am out of 10.
Yeah, and that's Leto math.
It is, but I gotta say, dude, he's what 53, 4. He looks fucking incredible.
He
dude.
does,
I'm like, holy shit.
He hasn't changed since like
he's
living My So-Called Life.
Yeah, bro, that was a great show. Jordan Catalanco, that was his name.
Wow,
I used to like that show. I thought Claire Danes was so fine back then with the red hair.
Well, that other kid that was in it, I don't know who he played in it. And honestly, if I heard his name, I would know it. But he's in Star Trek Discovery. I guess he was like the Hispanic gay kid.
Yes.
He's in Star Trek Discovery, and he's awesome. Like as an older actor, he's great. Wilson Cruz is his name.
You already know, bro. Like when it comes to guys, like I feel like they hit their strides, like
in their 40s and 50s.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, it's like it's nuts. Like,
but I guess you need to be that like journeyman kind of actor now, and cut your teeth on so many different things that you can take anything that's thrown your way.
Like, look at Sam Rockwell, bro.
Wow.
He was just skating along, getting some good roles here and there. Yeah. And then the last, 5-10 years, he's just in his late 40s. He's just been fucking blowing up. Yeah. All kinds of fire. Josh Brolin, biggest example.
Did you watch Confessions of Dangerous Mind yet?
Not yet.
It's only Wednesday.
Yeah, I was like,
I'm sorry. It's not.
You, bro.
Yeah, it's not. Bro. It's not the right night. I'm kidding.
Our days have been screwed. Yes. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Our days have been screwed up, man. Like, lots been going on. Life has happened. People graduating.
Summertime.
It's summertime. Yeah,
I think Will Smith told us about it.
He definitely did. Classic. That's definitely his best song without question. Speaking of Will Smith, I do kind of want to see the new Bad Boys.
Okay, moving on. Wait, do you really?
Dude, I'm a huge Bad Boys fan.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
I guess what you gonna do?
Yeah, what you gonna do? Bro, you don't like Bad Boys?
I don't know,
Bro, Bad Boys
I saw
great.
Michael Bay did the first two, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, as terrible as I think Michael Bay is as an actor's director, he's great with stunts.
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, the action's incredible.
Bad Boys 2 great.
Yeah, his stunt work, even Transformers, Pearl Harbor, the stunt work is amazing.
The first Transformers, I don't give a shit what nobody says.
Amazing.
The first Transformers is fire, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, it's honestly, that's the one that made Shia LaBeouf a legitimate actor.
Oh, bro.
Because before that, he was just a Disney kid.
Yeah, because he had a crazy summer that year. He had Transformers and Disturbia out at the same time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, bro. He had a nutty summer. And they both made stupid money.
Yeah.
And, next thing you know, he was the hottest thing smoking. And then he turned down a 3-movie contract to be the new Indiana Jones, which...
Why would he do that? Because, look, I would have liked to see what...
30-something million. And Harrison Ford was like, that kid's fucking stupid.
Yeah. I mean, Mutt wasn't really a good character, but if they would have developed him more in other films, he could have been.
Could have been, yeah.
The only thing is he obviously wasn't around Henry Jones Jr. The entire time of his life, so he wouldn't be the same type of Indiana Jones that his dad would have been.
No.
And that would have been interesting.
It would have. Yeah. And that
the Marlon Brando wild one as Indiana Jones.
God, that movie.
But that's how he dressed in
that is
Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Skull. God, not that great.
No, but
it's not that bad either.
No, I rewatched it because I saw it when it came out. Mm-hmm. And I rewatched it, 6 or 7 years later. It's not as terrible as I remember.
Mm-hmm.
It's still not as good, but it's still not as terrible.
You know, a Harrison Ford action movie I need to rewatch that I actually kind of liked? Cowboys and Aliens.
That's a great film. Dude, Daniel Craig, Sam Rockwell.
I mean, rocks. That's
I think Olivia Wilde.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's Jon Favreau right after
Iron Man 1, right?
Iron Man 2.
Okay.
Right after Iron Man 2, because that came out in 2011
it's 11.
when they were doing Captain America and Thor right before Avengers.
Yeah,
so that was his, and that's also a comic book movie. It's based on a comic. Yeah,
that I did not know.
That is actually a really good film.
That's I'm gonna run that back pretty soon. I haven't seen it since it came out, and I remember liking it. I remember going into it like this is about to be terrible. And I was like, it's shockingly decent.
Did you like Ben 10, that cartoon, when it was out?
Oh, man, so you're gonna hate me. Your daughter gets on me all the time. I never saw it.
You never saw Ben 10? Dude, but that came out like 2005. That would have been like your
era of kids.
Yeah.
05, dude, all I did was skateboard and play football, dude.
Well, that makes sense because you had a life.
Yeah.
So, but for those of us that didn't, obviously, I watch it with my kids, so
that's a life. That's having a life.
Yeah, that is a life. Like
having a life.
Like work, and then your life as your kid.
I'm like, you definitely had a life.
But like, it's about a kid who ends up finding this like alien. It's like a watch.
Yeah,
right?
I know what it's about.
But that's what Cowboys versus Aliens reminded me of, because he has this like thing attached to his arm. I'm like, oh, it's kind of like Ben 10 in the Wild West, only it's a weapon instead of turning him into like different aliens. Mm-hmm. Because Ben 10 was essentially this kid who's like a one kid Justice League. Because for like 10 minutes at a time, he could have the powers. Like there's one alien that's super fast, one alien that's kind of like super strong, one alien that could do whatever. It's just like the Justice League or the X-Men or whatever.
One man justice.
Yeah. That's really the concept of the show, but it's pretty good. I think you would enjoy it.
Were you a Teen Titans guy?
Oh, I love Teen Titans.
Teen Titans was good.
Teen Titans Go!
I was going to say, did you like Teen Titans Go?
Oh, you mean like the newer Teen Titans Go? Believe it or not, I actually enjoy both of them.
Me too. Because like the Teen Titans Go movie, I thought was great.
Teen Titans Go to the movies is one of the best superhero movies ever made.
Yeah, I was like, this is way better than it should be.
Did Corey tell you we saw that in the theater when it came out?
She didn't tell me.
Oh, you'll have to. Yeah, because it's like there's so many great references. See, nerds like me write that stuff. So even though it looks like a kid show, it's not really.
No, it's not. It's not at all.
Yeah. Did you ever see Freakazoid?
Oh my god, I used to love that.
Yeah.
Dude, no one knows who he is. Whatever. I'm like, he was fucking blue and wore a tight ass red.
Periwinkle blue with a red suit and an F.
The F. And his hair was like black and it had like a white stripe thing on the side.
Yeah.
And I was like, he was really fast and weird. And everyone's like, I don't know what you're fucking talking about. I'm like, dude, because
I just colored in this picture today that was apparently drawn by one of the producers.
Oh, awesome, bro. Dude, I used to love that show.
Yeah. Because they were at like a convention and one of the producers of the show
drew that pretty good, man.
Yeah,
Is that called Marker?
Believe it or not, there's a program called Snip and Sketch. I use like highlighters. So it's a blue highlighter, yellow highlighter, and then a pink highlighter over the yellow makes it red.
Wow.
Yeah, because the pink
looks legitimately like a comic book.
Yeah, it's some dude who produced the show drew it, because I was looking up Tom Ruegger and Paul Rugg. Paul Rugg, they were both producers on the show, but Paul Rugg was also his voice. And I was looking up stuff that they had done last night, because they also did Animaniacs, and Tiny Toons.
Which I figured the similar style.
Yeah.
Some of the Animaniacs was fun.
And I brought up Freakazoid for a reason, and I can't remember why. I'm just glad you love it.
Yeah, I love it.
Just because Freakazoid is one of those shows that like takes all those like weird superhero things and turns them on its head.
Mm-hmm.
Like that one episode where I forget the villain, but he goes into the sewer and Cosgrove, the cop, is like, well, go get him. And Freakazoid's like, it smells like poo gas. Yeah, it's like, well, he's right, but that's a kid's show.
That's a kid's show.
But not really. It's not really a kid's show.
Listen, most good kid shows, all people can relate to. Like Inside Out 2.
Yeah.
You
would tell me it's incredible.
It's incredible. I loved it. And it's far more relatable to adults than I think to kids. I definitely think this was one. The first one was for the kids.
Yeah.
This one was for the adults. Because I'm like, bro, everything this girl is going through, I go through this shit all the time.
Oh, yeah. I think adults, because I heard, I was watching Maya Hawke on The Daily Show last week talk about anxiety.
Yeah, she played some of the best voice work I've seen in a while.
Wow.
She was so good. She was funny.
For those who don't know, she's Robin in Stranger Things.
Yes, Robin in Stranger Things.
Or Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman's daughter.
Or she's a Nepo baby.
Yeah.
Which people hate on her for that. I don't get why people hate on nepotism.
There's actually a lot of good nepo babies because some of them have to actually have talent in order to do what they do.
All those kids out there who are like, I don't like nepo babies, then I guess you don't like fucking Tony Stark then, huh? Yeah, I'm like,
I don't know. Maybe they like fucking Tony Stark. They just don't like Tony Stark.
Yeah, I'm like,
we'll fuck him.
Yeah, we'll fuck him. Fuck him.
Yeah.
No, I'm like, dude, people forget Robert Downey Jr., one of the best actors of all time.
His dad was a director, yeah.
I'm like, he's a nepo baby.
His dad directed a film, probably one of the worst films of all time. It's called Mad, as in Mad Magazine, presents Up the Academy. Starring a young Ralph Macchio.
Oh, my God.
Some other people are in it.
Pre-Karate Kid.
Yeah, it's like 1980.
God.
1980. And apparently the film was so bad, like, even Mad Magazine took their name off. Yeah, that's how bad the movie is.
That's bad, bro.
Because it's like, kids in like a military school is what it is. It's sort of like a military school answer to Animal House, because it came out after Animal House.
Okay.
Yeah. And it was Mad Magazine because, National Lampoon did Animal House.
Of course.
So they're like, let's do a movie too. Even though you see somebody in like an Alfred E. Newman like head in the beginning and I think the end of the film. That's the only thing that still connects it. I'll have to find it. It's tough to find. I have it somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, man, Robert Sr. So, dude, what you been watching lately?
I watched The Flash yesterday.
Oh, you threw it back on?
I did, because I remembered on Sunday or Monday that it was going to be, whatever day, whatever the 16th was. I was like, oh, my God, it's a year since it came out.
Damn.
So I put it on again.
Ready.
Yeah.
Damn, that went by quick.
So I watched that, and I've been watching Garfield and Friends because it's Garfield's birthday. He's 46 years young.
He's getting up there.
Yeah, still eating lasagna.
Can't believe still eating lasagna. I can't believe the cat lived that long.
It's amazing. Yeah, what would that be in cat years? I don't even know.
I don't know.
Because it's a Gesundheit.
I don't know how to thank you. I don't know how to calculate cat years. How many is that versus human? Because a dog is what, 7?
I think so.
I think a dog is 7.
So I would think 1 year would be 1 year, but what the hell do I know?
Yeah, well, you got 9 fucking lives, right?
Yeah, that's what they say.
Yeah, that is what they say.
I finished Star Trek Discovery because that ended last month, so I caught up on the 5th season.
Was it pretty good?
It actually was really good.
All right.
And a lot of people hate on that show, but it's a decent show.
You've been on your sci-fi grind.
Yeah. And then The Boys, I watched the first 3 episodes dropped.
Yeah, I'm like, I might have to start that tonight. I'm like, should I wait until it's all done? I'm like, no, it's too long. I'm like, that could be forever.
I think tomorrow might be the 4th episode.
Okay.
So if you start tonight, there'll still be another one tomorrow.
All right. Well,
they're usually only like 8 episodes a season.
Yeah.
So
I gotta watch Fallout, bro.
Oh, Fallout's great. I did watch Fallout.
I heard that was good. Because I finished Invincible. Yeah. So I gotta watch Fallout and The Boys. I'll probably do Fallout first. It's just one season, even though. No, I guess I could do The Boys first because they're episode. So
who loved Fallout? Chandler and Douglas. They both watched it. Well, they loved them, but they played the games too.
I played the games too. But I haven't heard one person that doesn't love Fallout. Everyone's like, dude, it's fucking awesome. It's badass,
dude. Oh my God, he plays. What's his name? The Ghost or the Ghoul? He was the bad guy in Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Oh, Walton Goggins?
Walton Goggins.
Dude, he's awesome. He's
incredible.
He always plays a heavy, but like...
Yeah.
He is good.
He's great. He played... Did you ever see Vice Principals? It was a show on HBO. Show? Yeah. With,
I never
Danny McBride.
Saw it, but I wanted to because Danny McBride was it's hilarious.
Dude, Walton Goggins and Danny McBride together.
Had some chemistry.
As like teachers at this school, incredible.
Dude, that's probably funny as shit.
It was pretty good.
Dude, Danny McBride is fucking hilarious, bro. I love that dude. Damn.
And look, he created the Underworld series, or co-created it.
Who did?
Danny McBride. He co-wrote like the first movie.
Underworld,
yeah.
Danny McBride.
Yeah.
From Pineapple Express.
Yeah, and he also, I think he co-wrote the newer Halloween movies that like rebooted the franchise.
That's like when I found out Jon Favreau directed fucking Iron Man 1.
Oh, yeah, and you're like, what?
I'm like,
the guy from Swingers?
No, I was literally like, the motherfucker from Swingers directed Iron Man. Yeah, LV directed Iron Man 1. I'm like, this dude, they trusted this guy to kick off the MCU.
Rudy's roommate.
Right? Rudy's roommate. It was a smart move, though.
Yeah.
Rudy's good, too.
That guy with like the white dreads or whatever from PCU.
Yeah,
with Jeremy Piven.
PCU was so funny, bro. PCU was basically like a, early 90s Animal House.
Yeah, that's all it was. Yeah.
I love Jeremy Piven, though. So he was great in that. That was when I was working at Blockbuster. My boy Chris. Shout out to my man Chris. Chris was like, Dom, because we were talking about Animal House. He's like, I know you like Entourage. I know you like Animal House. You ever watch PCU with Jeremy Piven? I was like, what the fuck is that? He was like, say no more. Next time I saw him, he just threw a DVD in my lap.
Wow.
He was like, watch this today. I expect a report tomorrow. Like,
isn't David Spade in that too? Yes.
An asshole as usual.
Oh, yeah, naturally.
Why was he, like, when he was younger, he always played that, like, rich, douchey asshole dude, like, crappy ass dude.
I guess that's all he could do.
Like in Tommy Boy and shit. Like, he's just like, douchey ass dude. Like, but David Spade is funny. Like, Joe Dirt is a classic.
Joe Dirt is good.
That's a classic, bro.
But see, he's not that stereotype that he was at first in Joe Dirt.
That is true. He's like a white trash dude.
Yeah.
I like him a lot more. I'd rather hang out with white trash David Spade than uppity fucking rich boy David Spade. You know what I mean?
Do you ever see Run, Ronnie, Run?
No.
Okay, Run, Ronnie, Run is a movie that came out in 2002.
Okay.
Starring David Cross and Bob Odenkirk and everyone else that was in Mr. Show, because it's based on a few sketches from Mr. Show.
Is it funny?
It's about Ronnie Dobbs, the most arrested man in America, because they had a show on Mr. Show called The Fuzz, which is like cops. And Ronnie Dobbs is like, well, Ronnie Dobbs is like that redneck shirtless guy that always gets arrested on cops. That's who Ronnie Dobbs is. And that's what the movie is about. It's about him becoming famous for being like the most arrested man in America.
It's probably funny.
It's great.
This sounds funny. Great. This sounds like some shit I would love for
it was like
silly night.
Direct to video, because like nobody watched Mr. Show. Nobody knew.
And no one really knew the actors either.
Yeah, no one knew who the fuck Bob Odenkirk and David Cross was.
Who the hell is that?
It was before Arrested Development and obviously before Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. So it's incredible.
Bob Odenkirk ended up being an incredible actor because obviously Breaking Bad is incredible. Now fucking Better Call Saul is like just one notch below it. Like,
and I read the other day, sometime this summer they're starting filming Nobody 2. Yes.
Time.
I know.
Dude, what a shocking. That was the most shocker action film that year, without a doubt.
You wouldn't look at Bob Odenkirk and think action star.
Never.
At 60.
Exactly. I'm like, yo, listen, all Bob Odenkirk did was open the door for old guys to fucking get in and pop some dope roles. But then, like,
if you look at Tom Cruise, though.
That's what I'm like, Tom Cruise, but Tom Cruise is Tom Cruise.
That's true. He's been doing it the whole time. It's not just, he's starting now at 60.
I'm like, that's what he's been doing this. And so that's what
even like Brad Pitt's been doing
he's been doing this shit. We know that. And Brad Pitt's also Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt looks 60. Bob Odenkirk does.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Fucking. Like, I mean, he was the most unlikely action star ever.
Honestly, he and Bruce Willis in Die Hard.
He was at first like everyman action star. That's why everyone took to Bruce and Die Hard, because he's like, I could be this guy. I could be John McClane. I can't be Arnold in Predator.
No, not at all.
John McClane.
Yeah.
Just run around with no shoes on.
I can't be Rambo.
Hell no.
I may have bitched about this before, but you know my least favorite part of Die Hard? I think I said it.
Because of the German.
Yeah. I hate it.
They saying what they...
Yeah, the German guy says in German, and the other German guy looks at him dumbfounded.
It's like, yo, just could have threw a quick subtitle up.
Yeah, and he's like, shoot the glass. Yeah, you're right. Subtitle it.
Just quick subtitle.
That way the German guy knows German.
Yeah, yes. The guy from Germany.
knows German. Yeah, that still gets me. I was bitching about that the other day for this.
That's what she was probably like, it's not that serious, baby. You're like, yes, it is.
It is. Because this has been 36 years I've been dealing with this shit.
I'm like, I was like, what, 88?
88, yeah.
Like, shit. Classic. So what else you been watching?
That's really about it. I mean, every once in a while.
Gay shit for the month? Besides Tangerine?
Actually, no, not really. I mean,
you gotta watch some.
Well, believe it or not, like in Star Trek Discovery, Wilson Cruz, who I was talking about.
Oh, is he?
He's married to the one dude on the ship.
He's gay in real life, right?
I believe so. Yeah,
he looks like it.
So Anthony Rapp, who plays this like engineer, like they're a couple, and they have like this adopted, I guess, like kind of non-binary kid, and so. Everything I watch kind of has those themes in them. Even The Flash, I mean, because Ezra Miller's in it. So in a way, it's still kind of...
Because he's bisexual, right?
Yeah, I think he's non-binary. Because he's always they, them.
Yeah, but he definitely fucks girls.
Yeah, I believe
he was fucking some Indian chick.
Yeah.
Native American chick or something.
Yeah.
Or Hawaiian, something. She was something like that. She was darker skin. So he definitely likes chicks, too.
And if you look at like the videos for his band, Sons of an Illustrious Father, they're like kind of like trippy and weird, and you're like,
that's a good name.
Yeah, Sons of an Illustrious Father.
I like that name.
It's better than Nepo Baby, which I guess could be
that could be your first album.
Yeah, that could be. Yeah, but some of their stuff, because they did a really weird cover. Did I send it to you one time of Don't Ya by the Pussycat Dolls?
No, you did.
I didn't. Okay. All right, I'm going to find it. I'll send it to you.
I love that song.
Yeah, because it's so weird that it's actually really good.
That song always reminds me of Norbit. You ever seen that movie, Eddie Murphy?
I have not.
Listen.
It's when I was like not much of an Eddie Murphy fan.
Listen, that movie's fucking hilarious, bro.
Eddie Murphy always is, though.
Pleasure. Like
Eddie Murphy always brings his A game, no matter how bad the movie might be.
Is it offensive? Yes. Is it stupid? Yes. Are you gonna laugh? Absolutely. It's funny as shit, but it's stupid.
Is it like funny. His version of Shallow Hal? That's what it sort of looks like.
Kinda, like
sort of.
He's like he knows she's fat and she's a fucking cunt. But
but it's also him, right?
Yeah, like he plays the racist Asian guy who he says, "Look at her, she big and black like a river." But that's Eddie Murphy.
Yeah. So is it? Yeah. So Eddie Murphy, believe it or not, he might be the only actor. Because I know Mike Myers tried.
Yeah, he tried.
He might be the only actor to surpass Peter Sellers.
Yeah,
as far as having like multiple roles in a film and doing well in each character.
Yeah, because I mean, shit, the Nutty Professor, he plays like 5 dude.
Every clump. Look in Coming to America.
Yeah, dude, he's every dude in the barber shop.
Yeah.
Hey, who gonna clean up these damn flowers?
So Eddie Murphy. I know everyone. Thinks he's a comedic genius, and he is.
He is.
But look at his acting ability.
He's a great actor.
Because
I mean, dude, look. Like, if you watch Dreamgirls or, like, My Name is Dolomite, like, bro, he brings his A-game acting
dude
there.
Have you seen the original Dolomite?
Oh, yeah. Bro.
Oh, my God.
That shit is hilarious.
I feel like every once in a while we end up talking about the same things, because my favorite scene in that film, it's Dolomite, Queenie, and the warden. And the warden's like, "How do you feel, Queenie?" "Oh, Dolomite. I'm so happy. I'm going to be telling everybody. You're coming home tomorrow."
Yo, that's like, acting.
Yeah.
It's like, Jesus.
Yeah. But I've loved that movie for decades.
Dude, it's a super cult classic at this point. Like,
think about it. You had Shaft, Superfly, and like Dolomite, and then like every other like blaxploitation film like is like underneath those three.
Dude, no, you gotta throw Foxy Brown in there.
Oh,
we're talking guys?
Yeah, guys.
We're talking guys.
Look, any Pam Grier is on a different level.
Yeah, I'm like...
Anytime you see Pam Grier, it's a different level.
Dude, when I first watched Coffee, I was like, Jesus.
Yeah. I want to drink some coffee.
So fucking hot, dude. That's one of the hottest black women in history.
Black Mama, White Mama.
Dude, classic.
Yeah.
Bro.
See Pam Grier.
Cage or whatever.
Yeah, look, Pam Grier's films are on another level. You can't...
Dude, even in Jackie Brown, when she's like almost 50, bro, she still looks so damn good in that movie, bro.
Look, her brother was Rosie Grier, the football player.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So she probably is like, I know I'm safe.
Yeah.
Because everyone knows my brother.
Kill somebody. He was... she's a legend.
She was in Blackula too, wasn't she?
Yes, she is.
And not Blackula 2, but Blackula also.
Blackula also, the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Blackula. I love Blackula, dude.
I can't even get through that.
Dude, that movie is great. That movie is incredible. But it's
a time capsule piece. You know,
it is,
what you
definitely.
watch now and you're like, okay.
But you feel bad for him because he had, vampirism thrust upon him.
Yes.
It was a curse.
Yes.
And she happened to look like the love of his life, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, God, what a great film.
If you want to watch a better black vampire movie from the blaxploitation era,
yes,
watch Ganja and Hess. 20 times better.
Okay.
Classic, great film.
Is it better than Blackenstein?
I never saw that.
I started to watch it. It looks god awful, but it is. I think it's on Freevee. Anyone who's like Blackenstein, I got to check that out. I believe it's on Freevee.
Gotta check that.
Maybe over Halloween.
Yeah.
But these films, they had no budget, and you could tell. But there's so much heart. There's so much passion in them.
Bro, I think they made Ganja and Hess for like $80,000 or some shit, bro.
Back then, that's a lot of money, though.
I mean, even in 70, I think it's 74 or 5, that wasn't no damn money.
Well,
at least trying to get.
Well, it's not like
grand.
Well, it's not like the Bill Cosby, Sidney Poitier films like Uptown Saturday Night and A Piece of the Action and Let's Do It Again. It's not going to have like those kinds of
made money.
Yeah.
So they're like, we'll put money into them. You know,
Cooley High.
Cooley High is a fucking class. That is one of the best fucking high school films ever.
But as far as like movies about like either detectives or drug dealers, it's Shaft.
Yeah,
Superfly. The Mac.
The Mac is.
Oh, I forgot the Mac. I'm sorry.
Forget the Mac. The Mac is so good.
Max Julian.
Yeah, Max Julian, bro. He's a legend. I do love Superfly though too, bro. Superfly is good. Shaft, of course, is good. I mean, I love blaxploitation films.
Well, Shaft was Gordon Parks, and Superfly, Gordon Parks Jr. directed.
Yep.
And look, you have Curtis Mayfield doing the soundtrack to Superfly,
which is one of the best soundtracks of all time.
I got Pusher Man. Dude, Freddy's dead.
Dude, I'm like, that soundtrack, dude. When he's riding in the back of the whip, just looking out the window, being the coolest motherfucker ever.
It's Ron O'Neal, right?
It's Ron O'Neal with fucking Pusher Man playing. It's like, dude, this is who I better be if I was in the 70s, bro. If I wasn't this guy in the 70s, I don't want to be there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, man.
That white suit.
Yep, the white suit, the long hair.
Yeah.
Bro, he was fucking stunting, you know.
Yeah.
All the chicks like him, he's a light-skinned dude and shit.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so he was the man. So, I've been watching some gay shit.
Yeah,
It's Pride Month, so.
Yes.
But I want to talk to you real quick about a film I know you've seen at least back in the day. I don't know how recent you've seen it.
Okay.
That I hadn't seen in a very long time, and I forgot how fucking good this movie is. Steven Soderbergh, our boy, Sex, Lies, and Videotape.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Bro, I never saw it. That's, I know, I'm sorry. That's,
James Spader.
Yeah, I was going to say Ultron. Yes,
Ultron. Yes. Well, he was a great Ultron.
Well, look, James Spader has always been a good actor. He's good. Whether he's like the 80s Dick Shannon.
Dude, no, it wasn't.
Wasn't his name Shannon?
It wasn't Shannon. It was a chick name.
Yeah, it was a chick name.
Steph.
That's what it was.
Yeah,
Steph. Yeah.
And the horrible movie Pretty in Pink.
Yes, terrible.
Probably the worst. The worst Howard Deutsch and fucking John Hughes movie. I'll take She's Having a Baby over that shit.
Oh, wow.
Actually, no.
That's Kevin Bacon,
that's
right?
A lie. Yeah, that's a lie. The movie is horrible. That's a lie. I'll take Pretty in Pink over that. But dude, super good. Andie MacDowell, bro, looking beautiful in it.
Yeah. That's probably her first movie.
That's one of her first. Definitely one of her first.
Because that would have been before Green Card.
Yeah, dude. I was blown away. By it. It was incredible. But now on to some gayer shit.
Okay.
So I watched a documentary called Paris is Burning, set in New York, 89. It focuses on the gay community in the minority gay community, blacks and browns. And it was quite good. All I can say is this, watching it actually made me happy because wow, how far has not only gays come, but minorities.
Yeah.
Like, it was very nice to see how far a lot of these people have come and how much accepting and different the world is for them now.
When you say how far they come, you mean
chill. I mean,
okay,
in life. Oh my God,
I'm just saying. Look, I don't know what you're watching.
Listen, it's all look. We'll have to talk about some of his off mic.
Okay,
So I watched The Adventures of Priscilla.
Oh yeah, it's Queen of the Desert.
We talked about that a little bit.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen that, guys, watch it. It's on Peacock for free. Great LGBT film. You seen Tu Wong Fu? Yeah.
No, I've never been a Patrick Swayze fan. I know that's terrible to say.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Like Roadhouse, Next of Kin,
Point Break.
Yeah,
well, we can cut Ghost out of there, but
yeah,
Dancing, even that's pretty good.
Look, he called Jerry Orbach nobody,
bro,
because he said nobody puts baby in a corner.
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
So he just called him nobody.
He sure did,
and that's Jerry fucking Orbach. That's whatever the hell his name was on Law and Order.
Law and Order.
Lenny Briscoe. That was Lenny Briscoe.
So I did not watch Law and Order.
Okay.
But, dude, you gotta watch Tu Wong Fu.
That's Wesley Snipes
too, and John Leguizamo.
Oh, John Leguizamo's always good.
Dude, he is fabulous in this film.
Just really
literally
quick.
And metaphorically.
Speaking of John Leguizamo, have you ever seen Hanging with the Homeboys with John Leguizamo, Mario Joyner?
Mm-mm.
It's from and I think Dougie Doug was in it. Yeah, early 90s.
Dougie Doug's in it?
Yeah, Dougie Doug, man.
Heard that name in a while.
Dude, I was just talking about him the other day because Felicia and I were talking about Bill Cosby's different shows over the decades, and he was in Cosby, the CBS show. Yep. Yeah, it's actually a good film. Yeah. Anyway,
Hanging with the Homeboys.
Yes. Yeah,
I'll check that one out. I do like John Leguizamo.
Yeah, and it's young John Leguizamo.
Watch Tu Wong Fu.
Okay.
Then I watch.
Thanks for everything, Julie Newmar.
Yes, sir. Yes. I watched an incredible film from Spain called All About My Mother, with a young ass Penelope Cruz in it.
Oh, really?
Let me just say something. Penelope Cruz might be one of the most attractive women ever. I was watching that shit, and dude, I was like, God, I'm fucking mesmerized by this woman. Now, this is an LGBT film, but it's not typical because it's weird because this woman has a child with a trans woman who still has her equipment.
Oh, okay.
And it's a lot going on, but god damn it, I teared up.
When was this made?
This is 99.
Really?
Yep. I clapped at the end. It was so good. I was like, holy shit. So I immediately had to hop on and buy it on Criterion. I had no choice. I bought it right there. I was like,
wow.
There's a lot of times when I watch these films, if I like them a lot, I'm like, I'll look at them, see how much they are, and I might sit on them. Some I'm like, has to happen right now.
Yes,
this was one of those. I was like, this is getting
wow. Well, she used to date Tom Cruise way back.
She did. It was Cruise and Cruise.
Yeah.
UZ and UISE.
Yeah.
I mean, so they weren't the right, but she's so much better with Javier Bardem. Yeah, dude. Our man, the Messiah.
Yeah, yes. God, yes.
As written.
Yes, as it was written. Yes, that's right.
He made that movie so good, bro. I like Javier Bardem. I don't say he's underrated because he's won Oscars and shit. But I really don't think he gets enough roles.
No.
Like, he is fucking good in everything he's in. There has never been whether he's supposed to be an asshole or what.
Skyfall. Wasn't he in Skyfall?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, my God. He's a beast in that.
Yeah.
He's a beast.
So even in a big budget film, he's incredible.
Yeah, dude. Indies, big budget.
Well, obviously, Dune 2 would be big budget. But you know what I mean.
Too. But he's done indies, Spanish films. Like, he's done it all, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, you're married to fucking Penelope, dude. I mean, dude, he did a Woody Allen movie.
Yeah.
He got to fuck Scarlett Johansson and fucking Penelope Cruz.
Wow. That was what? Vicky Cristina
Barcelona. How the fuck he get that role? I want that role. Come on, dude. God, Penelope Cruz. That woman's so naturally pretty, it's not even funny. Like, it's like her face is like, my lord, bro. I was just... Anyways, I watched a film you and Felicia like. Memoirs of a Geisha.
Oh God,
that's one. You want to see it?
Yeah, that's one of
we're talking about.
That's one of her favorite films.
It's a good film.
Michelle Yeoh.
Yeah, she looks great in that movie.
Yeah, she always looks great.
She does. Even now, she still looks good.
She always exudes class.
Yes,
in everything she's in. She's also in Star Trek Discovery.
Ah, okay.
She actually plays one of the captains.
Police Story 3. You ever seen that?
Is that one of her first roles?
It's got to be one of her roles.
Jackie Chan, right? Yeah.
I think that's like 91 or 2.
I know she started in like the mid-'80s with Jackie Chan.
Okay. That's one of the first earlier films I ever saw her in.
Yeah.
Because incredible. Honestly, the Police Story as a fucking franchise, so funny, great dude, action. Jackie Chan is a motherfucker, bro.
He is. He's incredible.
He is insane. I'm like, bro, in Police Story 2, if you watch the fight in the park, bro, I watched that shit so many fucking times. It's such a rewatchable action scene. And it's just like, it's him. So it just makes it 20 times better. And he gets his ass beat. That's why I like watching him. Because Jackie, it's never like, okay, the main guy's just super good and he can do. Dude, he be getting his ass whipped in his movies, bro. I love that though. It humanizes him, bro.
Yes, yeah.
Like, dude, these dudes are swinging sticks at him. He's just, I'm like, he jumping through all this glass and shit getting thrown through window panes. I'm like, bro, dude, he actually got thrown through glass.
He's, Buster Keaton's biggest fan. He is.
No, he loves Buster.
He does, yeah.
So I did watch an interview with him. He was like, the silent era is what made me want to do it. He was like, I loved Buster Keaton. I was like, interesting.
Yeah, I wasn't saying that to be funny for once.
He probably watched The General 1,000,000 times.
Probably, or even like Sherlock Jr. or something, because there's a lot of crazy stunts in that.
Still, though, I think the guy from Safety Last is the funniest.
Harold Lloyd.
Yeah. I don't know why. I like that one the most out of all we did. I was cracking up during that film.
It's because even the dialogue in that was funny.
It is. The regular shit.
Yeah, whereas like Buster Keaton, it's more the physicality.
The physicality, yes.
And
same with even Charlie,
yeah,
too.
Same with him, but his is like less funny because it's more like bittersweet or morose or somber.
Movies are quite depressing.
Yeah.
I'm like, he had a dark mind.
He's like the wealthiest guy in the world, and he's like looks like he's the poorest.
Yo, he's like, look at my shoes. I'm gonna eat them.
Yeah, nailed it.
I do love that show.
Yeah.
So I watched a gay movie called God's Own Country, and it was good, but it was also graphic.
Yeah.
Couple times I was like, okay. But it was good. I would suggest it to LGBT fans because it did touch me.
Hey now.
Metaphorically.
Okay.
In the end.
Oh wait, where did it touch you?
Metaphorically, in the end, it touched me. Oh,
that reminds me. What's the one thing conservative Christians and gay men can actually agree on? They both believe they're going to get it in the end.
Yes.
That's terrible.
They do.
That is terrible.
Any of our LGBT followers watching, ignore this, man.
Yeah. That's making fun of conservative Christians.
Yeah, that's definitely more so making fun of conservative Christians. Because, we got all kinds, we got LGBT folks in our
family.
Circle. Yeah, family.
Man.
We love the LGBT community. I watched a great coming-of-age LGBT movie called Love, Simon, which I actually like a lot.
Yeah, I wanted to check it out, believe it or not.
It's like, you could tell they were watching Perks, but that's not a bad thing.
Oh, okay.
It's very good. I actually thought it was very funny and liked it a lot.
So, Perks in, like, Ezra's character or Logan Lerman's character? Or both, kind of? You know what I mean? As far as the acting goes.
As far as the acting goes, he's nothing like Ezra's character.
Okay.
Ezra's far more outgoing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The guy who plays Simon's very laid back, but it's the style of the film.
Oh, okay.
Or so I'm referring to, and just the way it paces and the humor and stuff. I thought it was quite lovely.
Does it have a good soundtrack?
Soundtrack is not as good as Perks, but it still has a pretty good soundtrack.
Okay.
And they make fun of Drake in it, so that's great. One dude's like, yeah, dude, Drake, he's the man. And the one girl's like, no, he's not. He's like, come on, man, it's the rap guy. She's like, he fucking sucks. I'm like, that's great. Drake probably cried when he saw it.
Wow, people really hate Drake, don't they?
Dude, his ego is so fucking big, dude. Like, he needs to cool it. He just needs to cool it, bro. I'm like, dude, you're like 38 years old, acting like you're 21. Like, come on, dude.
I had to tell some early 20s white girl the other day, like, that, rap started in like the late 70s.
Yeah. Like, you ever heard of Sugar Hill Gang?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Sugar Hill Gang, Grandmaster Flash, and Furious 5.
Yeah.
You know, I was going over this. She's like, "What are you talking about?"
She's like, "Rap started with Drake."
Yeah. Because she was like, because I'm like, I was talking about pop music, how like pop music or popular music in general kind of died with Kurt Cobain, basically, because it was sort of the same stuff recycled over and over again after that. And she's like, "What about Drake?" I'm like, "Oh my god, what?"
Drizzy?
Yeah.
I'm like, he's not even in this conversation, sweetheart.
Like, look, there was actually music before.
Way before, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like
come
he's
on.
not even one of the, like, if we're talking rappers of best of all time, like, a case can be made for Drake, but I'd say it's only for his success.
I told her I never watched Degrassi.
Oh, Degrassi's my shit. I like him way more as Wheelchair Jimmy than I do as fucking Drake. I'd much rather watch him in a wheelchair than watch him on two legs being a fool.
Wow.
His fucking face tattoos. He looks ridiculous, bro. Why you got face tattoos? You're a light-skinned dude from Canada. You're half fucking Jewish. Why do you have face tattoos?
Like,
you ain't never done gang shit.
How hard can you be if you're from Canada?
This dude, they were showing this old video from him, like, when he was like, probably 16 or 17. He was giving a tour of his house. He had his own fucking little basement apartment in his fucking house. I'm like, dude.
Well, he was in that show at the time.
Yeah, he
had money.
Like, dude, I'm like, you don't live any of this shit. Like, you never have, bro. I'm like, you were a kid. Your mom was a lawyer. You had an in-ground pool. I'm like, bro, you know what kind of pool I had? The little blow-up inflatable jaws you fill with a fucking water hose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
Or whatever town you're in, their community.
The community, which is disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't do community pools, bro. Kids, they piss and shit.
Oh, yeah,
they're terrible. I just can't do it.
They're terrible. All right, everybody get out of the pool.
Out of the pool.
We got a floater.
Chocolate payday.
Yeah, got a floater.
Ugh. So, I watched another gay film called Weekend. It was decent.
Yeah, what was that about?
So Weekend, it's about this guy, and they don't specify, but he has a bunch of straight friends, but I don't think they know he's gay. So he goes to a party with them, and then afterwards, he's like, well, I kind of want to go do some gay shit. So he goes to a gay bar, and he meets a guy, and they end up spending an entire weekend together, and it's quite magical. But it's sad because this said guy is moving to America for 2 years. So it's like they get this one magical weekend together, and it was very sweet.
It's still probably better than Titanic.
I'd take it over Titanic.
Yeah.
Sure. And it's like an hour shorter.
Wow.
So that helps too.
Yeah.
But this is one of the good ones I watch. Boys in the Band, William Friedkin.
Oh, okay.
Dude.
From 71,
71.
Right? Yeah,
Takes place in one room, essentially. Absolutely incredible. William Friedkin is easily... You've been talking about it. I slept on him for years. I slept on Friedkin for years. To me, he was The Exorcist.
Yes, yeah.
And god damn it, that ain't even like my third favorite Friedkin movie. Like, dude, To Live and Die in LA, Sorcerer, Cruising, Boys in the Band, like, bro, he's a fucking beast. French Connection, like,
he did the French Connection, dog.
Yeah, dude, he's a fucking monster. I'm like, okay, I haven't seen one movie from this dude that's even like just average. I'm like, all his films are good or above average.
French Connection was written by Ernest Tidyman, who also wrote Shaft, I believe.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if he wrote the films, but I think the books the movies are based on.
Well,
same guy.
French Connection is incredible. You know, Hackman.
Never
go wrong with Gene. We can never go wrong with Gene.
Yeah.
But
wow.
And I did watch that same director. I was talking about that Spanish film. Same director, I watched a film called Talk to Her. It's not an LGBT film, but it's worth talking about because, god damn it, this movie is crazy. All I'm going to say is this. If any of your loved ones ever go into a coma, get them private care.
Oh.
That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, my.
And anyone who's seen this film, they'll be like, yeah! Bro, it's absolutely incredible, 10 out of 10. But I was very disturbed by some of the subject matter. Very disturbed. All I'll say is this.
Did someone eat their vegetables?
You could say that. You could say that. There's a young woman in a coma, and she's being cared for by a man, and it's been happening for 4 years. She's been in a coma for 4 years. You can just let your mind wander.
Yeah. Sadly,
but there's there's bullfights in it, which I didn't like. But the bullfighter is a in shape Spanish woman. And she was fucking hot.
Really?
Yeah, dude. She was kind of jacked. Like I'm not crazy into like super jack girls, but like it looked really good on this woman. And she had
it depends on how they carry it.
Yeah, she was slender still. She wasn't walking around like me.
Yeah.
She was slender still, but she was cut up real nice. Nice skin color, big, curly, dark hair. And I was just like, oh, something about this woman is extremely eye-catching. But it was very good. And I've been watching a lot of weird stuff, but you gotta get on something gay, bro.
Huh?
You gotta watch something gay this month.
Look,
I suggest Two on Fu, because Felicia's probably seen that. And
I'm sure she has.
Y'all can watch it together. Is y'all both get? It's funny, man. It's funny. And it's cute. It's sweet. It's got a good message in it, you know. So before we wrap this shit up, let's try and figure out and tell the folks. So we're gonna do Batman.
Yeah,
Batman.
Yeah,
89,
92 and 23. Yeah.
So we'll do that. So give me an excuse to watch Michelle Pfeiffer and Kim Basinger. So we're good there.
Yeah.
That was when Kim Basinger was hot.
Yeah, that was even before LA Confidential.
That was before that. But
before Veronica Lake.
Veronica Lake. She was hot in that movie, bro. Michelle Pfeiffer, always fine. She's still looking good now. When we saw the new Ant-Man, I was like,
oh, yeah.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Look, she looked good in Dark Shadows 12 years ago.
She did look. She always looks good. It's Michelle Pfeiffer. And she's what, like 64, 5? She gotta be in her 60s.
One of the first things she did was not Grease 2, believe it or not. A couple years before, like 3 years before, there was a short-lived TV show called, I think, Delta House, which was a TV version of Animal House. I think she was in that first.
Let's see how old she is.
So if she was like 20, like 46 years ago.
She's 66.
Wow, yeah.
Looks
oh my God, 66. I said if she was 20, 46 years ago. That's crazy. I was actually right. Wow.
Well, has she been hanging out with Bruno Mars?
Uh-oh.
They've been hanging out?
Uh-oh. You're going to get jealous now, aren't you?
Yeah, Bruno Mars. No, she's married.
Yeah, she's married to
David E. Kelly.
Yeah, David E. Kelly, the TV writer and producer. Yeah.
That would mean her and Bruno wasn't having a little fun. Damn.
She's been married to him for a long time.
93, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, that's almost as long as I've been alive. All right, guys. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this Batman Michael Keaton appreciation, and then we're gonna start this Wes Anderson journey.
Yeah.
We haven't picked the Wesley movies. We know for a fact that Grand Budapest is definitely going to be one of them.
Yeah, it has to be. And I think we said Mr. Fox.
I think we did pick. We said Mr. Fox, Grand Budapest, and Royalty, right?
Yeah, at least those three.
And then we talked about Moonrise Kingdom, too.
Moonrise Kingdom and Rushmore.
We're going to do Rushmore. Oh, it's got to be a 5, guys.
Yeah, it's got to be a 5. So it'll be those 5.
Yeah, we'll do those 5.
Yeah.
I guess we'll just go on order of release, because then we can talk about the progression.
Yeah, because that's how you see his style
develop. Because like Rushmore was like he dipped his toes in the style.
Yeah, because like Bottle Rocket was sort of it was just quirky.
It was quirky. Yeah, it was just different. And then,
but then Rushmore, you see more of what his aesthetic coming out.
Yes, the way he framed the play and stuff like that. You can start seeing.
The curtains. Mm-hmm. Yes,
and then like. By Royalty, you're like, okay, it's motherfucking stylistic as hell. And then Grand Budapest is just all style. You know what I mean? With great substance as well. You know, boy with apple.
She said I look just like him.
Tilda Swinton's supposed to be like 90 in there.
Yeah.
He's hitting.
Oh, and I love... Oh my God! When they replaced the painting, when they replaced Boy with Apple with like those two, like
it was like the two chicks. I was like, what the fuck, bro? Dude,
they won't notice a thing.
Yeah, that was funny shit. Adrian Brody and Willem Dafoe, like random.
Oh, Jeff Goldblum,
random.
He's amazing cast. Harvey Keitel,
dude. There's Abrahams.
Yeah, F. Murray Abraham.
Yeah. Jude Law.
Tom Wilkinson.
My girl, Saoirse Ronan.
Yes. Good Lord.
Damn, that's a cast.
That is.
Hey, everybody in that shit is like an A or B lister, bro.
Yeah.
Like, shit.
I think everybody just wanted to be in
a Wes Anderson movie, yeah. Especially like that one. And you're like, Ray Fiennes at the helm, like he held that shit down, bro.
Oh,
he should have got an Oscar nom for that. Did he get an Oscar nom? He had to have gotten a nom at least, right?
Yeah, I would hope, but like because he was incredible. M. Gustav is probably one of Wes Anderson's
That's one of his best characters by far.
Yeah.
That's a top 3 Wes Anderson character.
And even Zero for being Tony Rivioli. I just mispronounced his name. Flash Thompson from the new Tom Holland Spider-Man films. For being like his first film, incredible.
He was good.
He was great.
And he's good in this movie. He's in a movie with the guy who voices Miles Morales called Dope. Oh. And he's funny as shit in there. That's a funny ass movie you would like. Yeah, it's crazy. All right, guys, we're gonna keep this short.
Yeah,
brief.
sorry.
So we got what we're doing. So get ready for that. So I'm Dom.
I'm Jamie.
Thanks for watching.